Hello everyone and welcome to Timelessly Tarot. My name is Betsy and I'm going to be doing your reading for today. We are going to be doing Pisces. So Pisces for the next month, February. Please like, share, subscribe, add people to our fun Facebook group. I try to get on there and send encouraging messages as I feel the intuition to do. I'm not on there all the time, but I do try to put out weekly things on there. These videos also upload on there as well. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I do have some cards that are laid out for you already, Pisces. I feel like really good things are coming to you. It's just the fact that you're scared or you're intimidated or you're worried. The worry in your head is just getting to you at this point. What I have here is we have the Eight of Swords. You can see she's in her sarcophagus. She has the butterflies around in her head. And I feel that this is, you're feeling very restricted. You're feeling very stuck, very stagnant. We're not moving. We're not going anywhere. We feel restricted. We feel like we can't. Now, I don't want you to feel that you can't. I feel that this is being kept on your mind. You are being stuck on this because action needs to be taken. Because you need to be focused on this one thing. You need to be focused on succeeding at what you're doing or accomplishing this goal or this relationship or this I believe managing with maybe somebody that's not very like-minded like you. There's a protection. She doesn't seem to be in distress. She seems to be at peace. So yes, she is stuck. Yes, she feels stuck. Yes, she feels obligated. She feels between a rock and a hard place. Yes. But it's only to get you to focus on something. It's only to get you so hyped up because we're not going to get your attention otherwise, if that makes sense. And we need you to do something. We need you to go somewhere or act a certain way or, cause some sort of friction or conflict with someone in a situation, just so we can move forward. We have the Three of Wands, moving forward. He looks onward at what he is going to have to go through, what he is going to have to accomplish, what he's going to have to kind of parade through. There's sort of like alien looking things, which to me, in my head, what came to mind is it's something you don't understand yet. It's something that you are not aware of at this moment. Something abnormal to you, something that's maybe out of your comfort zone. And that's maybe why you feel a little bit stuck, but you have to think outside of the box. Think outside of your comfort. Think outside of your bubble. You are too comfortable being stuck. You're too comfortable being where you are. And so now you're going to get a little bit of a shakeup because we have to get you up and going again. We have to start motivating you again. I don't know if you're losing motivation or if you're not feeling very well, not feeling correct. We need to correct what you're eating. We need to correct what you're putting in your body. We need to correct things to put you on a mental focus. I want you to, download affirmations. I want you to, before you get up, don't touch your phone. Don't get into social media. Don't let anything else influence your mind but what you wake up to. So I want you to sit with yourself for 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes, as long as you need to bring those affirmations in and to bring your downloaded messages. It's like every morning you're on a reset, you're on a system update. So we need to update your system, but we can't go in that with influence already. You can't let other people And this might be something that you're going through too, Pisces. We can't let social media dictate our feelings, dictate our um, day, how our day's going to go, because that's very easy to do on social media. That's very easy. If you start getting emails and you have to get on your phone like first thing in the morning, wake up a little bit earlier or set those emails back a little bit further. You know, if you have to get on there, just say, um, give me a minute. I will get back to you in a second. I'm in a meeting right now with myself. Uh, but you really need to do this, Pisces, to clear your head and to not be so focused on the troubles of what's happening with other people, or whether you see it or not, Pisces. You're so intuitive. You're so charismatic. You're so absorbent of other people's energies, and you may not realize that, or you may realize that. And so we need you to have a download system update of yourself and first thing in the morning, so that that can dictate how your day is going to go. And then you can get out of the comfort zone that you are staying in, getting out of this stuck mentality of, you know, this isn't going my way, or this person isn't acting accordingly. Maybe they're not the one. No one's the one. There's no perfect anything. The only thing that you can strive for is making yourself better and what you can bring to the table. Right? And that's not, I'm not saying to put up with people that aren't going to bring their own their own goals and accomplishments and stuff to the table as well to work with you. But that is saying that before you cast your stone, you better be looking inside your house, inside of what you're doing. Are you proud of everything you're doing? Then stop focusing on whoever else or whatever else, and be a magnet and show. I mean, I lost, 80 pounds at one point. I've gained muscle, so I'm a little bit heavier now, but I slimmed down, and I still try, and I found myself getting back in the routine of how I used to be and sleeping. And today I woke up and I have to change my diet. I have to change the way that I am, and I'll probably slip back, right? I'll probably slip back and be junk in food when I'm back to where I want to be. But I know that I have to reset myself, or I'm going to start going down the path that I was going of depression and anxiety and not feeling good enough. And it wasn't about other people, it was about myself, because I wasn't accomplishing my own goals. And I feel that that's kind of where you're at, Pisces. Maybe you've just been at a loss, and we need to build you back up to success level. You are vibrating on a low level of acceptance, on a low level of it is what it is kind of mentality. And it doesn't have to be it is what it is. You make it what you want it to be. You make it what you want to make it. And that's changing your mindset. That's changing little things in your life to kickstart you to be back to the motivated Pisces that you are, the spunky, spontaneous, loving, caring, funny, affectionate Pisces that you are. We have the sacred crow coming out as well. This is an antagonist. This is an antagonizing person, and it could be somebody in your life, or this is actually the spirit sacred crow. The sacred crow is a Native American tale, or it's a Native American kind of traditional way of thinking. The sacred crow comes and antagonizes, and he comes and kind of like pokes you, and hey, like could be poking as in like you're not good enough, or they're coming in and he's poking you to be like, move, you gotta move, come on, we gotta get. That's where I feel the sacred crow is coming in a little bit more, is not so much, I feel that he is antagonizing you, or this person is antagonizing you, but it's only to get you up and running. So the sacred crow is going to throw shit at you, like, get this. Oh, you don't like this? I'm going to give you more of that then. Oh, this bothers you? I'm going to give you a little more of this. It is to jumpstart you and to make you feel like I'm not doing this anymore. I have to change something because nothing is going right now. Nothing is going right. Everything is shit. I don't want to do this anymore. And that is a sacred crow coming and telling you, like, chop chop, we gotta go. Get your ass up. Get to where you need to be. Get your hair done. I don't care if you're ready, if you're not. We are gonna go. We're going. Let's go, Pisces. Come on. Let's go, Pisces. Let's go. Honestly. And that's only to get you to where you need to be, your 10 of Cups. It's only to get you where you need to be. I'm hearing like the family tree. I don't know if you want to start a family or if you're trying to start a family. There could be kids involved in this situation, kids with an ex. Just because I see this little girl coming in and she's just kind of like, no more fighting, no more. We're not doing this. It's maybe involving the kids now for some of you. And I feel like this child, I feel like you have, if you do have children, if not, you have a younger adult, younger sibling, younger something, younger nephew, that's very, or niece, that's very protective of you. I feel that there is a child that's very protective of you, and when you're not around, like, your name will not be spoken in vain when you're not around, and they are. Like, if anybody says anything about you, they're just like, what'd you just say about my mama? What'd you just say about my auntie? What'd you just say about my dad? What'd you just say about my uncle? My brother? What? You know, they are very, like, protective over you. And so, you know, I just want you to see that I don't want this to start involving, you know, the family or involving, like, just watch what you say in front of this child and just know that when you are not there, and they'll come and tell you, I'm sure they'll come and tell you. If not, then they are sparing your feelings. But there is a younger soul, and even it could even be somebody that's a little bit immature. They could be your age, but they're immature, or older than you, they're immature. But there's somebody in your group, in your family, in, you know, your child, whatever, that will defend you till the bitter end. And so that's very, very beautiful. That's very, you know, admirable. We have bliss. You are looking for contentment, satisfaction, and security, but we're not getting up and doing it, right? We want it just to come easily. We want it just to be there, to magically just pop up, right? Just to magically just, well, here you go. Here it is for you, laid out on a silver freaking platter. Like, it's not gonna work like that. And I need you to understand that. I need you to get out of your funk. Like, get out of this funk, get out of your victim mentality, get out of your, because I know you can do this. Like, don't lie and say, oh, I'm just being attacked. Everything is against me. Yes, because we need you to act. We need you to get up off your ass and do something, because you have good shit coming to you and you're going to let it pass you by. And I'm not going to let you. So I'm telling you, get your ass up and do what you need to do. Get out of this funk, get out of whatever people are telling you, whatever drama you have to go through, whoever you're babysitting at this time, or whoever you're worried about, whatever you're worried about. And we need to find a solution. And that is for you to decide, and that's for you to figure out. But you need to get up, or things aren't going to get better for you. They're just going to only get worse and worse and worse until you get up, and then it'll finally alleviate. The pressure, it's like a pressure, you know, when you slam your finger somewhere, and then the pressure just keeps building and building and building until you release it, until you do something about it. If not, your fingernail's just going to pop off. Shapeshifter, transformation, primal wisdom, and instinct. Yes. Look how beautiful she is. You're gorgeous. Like, you are a gorgeous human being, honestly. Like, I just feel like this is you. And just the way that you can adapt, like how adaptable you are. And as emotional as Pisces can be or not be, um, you are very adaptable and you are very good at um, changing to the environment, if that makes sense. So growing in your environment and adapting in the environment that you're given, and that's very good too. We have vulva. I hope I'm saying that right because that sounds a little dirty. Um, Prophecy, guidance, and direction. That's what we need to. That's what's coming to you. I feel like she's coming for you. Look at how alert she looks. She looks very alert, very okay, I'm ready for this challenge. Okay, I'm ready. Like this is you coming into, okay, we're gonna do this. Like take some deep breaths. We're trenching through this muddy water. Like we're doing it. We're going through it. I can't avoid this situation anymore. I'm just gonna have to go through this. And here comes your little helper over here with guidance, prophecy, and direction. You're gonna see things before they start happening. You're gonna have those gut feelings before they start happening, which is true to her intuition. And knowledge and back knowledge. I'm hearing what you already know. What you know, I feel like you already know how the situation is gonna go. It's just that like doubt, that well, what if, that what if gets you every time. We have the fairy norm, planning, patience, and cooperation, which is what I was thinking. I feel like you're having to like mesh with somebody that you maybe don't mesh with very well, or we're having some differences of opinion, differences of the way that you want stuff done. And I just feel like it's more, we're gonna have to work with someone and have the patience to work with them. Cooperating with someone, and maybe giving in a little bit, maybe having to give in a little bit. Maybe that's what makes you so stagnant, is you're not willing to give anything up, right? But there's something that you're gonna have to give up, and if you don't act, you're gonna have to give up all of it. Like it'll all be gone. You won't just lose some, you'll lose all. And then we have the soul of kin, recognition, family, and kinship. This is good for you. This is good for your future. This is good for your family, future or present. We have the green witch, fresh new spring. Yes. This is going to give you a breath of fresh air, and it's not going to be as bad as you think. Just because you're having a hard time now, that's your push. That's your like aggressive pullback, right? So that we can launch you up and forward. And when you go through it, it's when I don't know if you've like seen those theme parks where they have the ball, like the cannonball, they shoot you up. But when you're in that ball, and when I've rode them before, so I'm just speaking from experience, when you're in that ball waiting for them to launch you, it is the most scary. I think it's scarier than the ride itself. So think of it like that. Think of it as something that you are just terrified of, and then when you did it, it wasn't that bad. The waiting part, the anticipation, waiting for that letter, waiting for, your something that's important to you, waiting on your package. It's the waiting that's the worst, right? And then when you get and when you get there, it's not that bad anymore. That wasn't that bad, I should have done this a long time ago. It's not that bad. So that's where I'm trying to come at you with this, is I feel that it's gonna be so much better for you in the long run just to finally get this over and done with. Or start, you're gonna have to muddy the waters a little bit with or bring up something that maybe was thrown to the side and you haven't thought about in a long time. It's maybe getting help for PTSD kind of help, maybe from a past childhood relationship or military, otherwise, you know, because I feel that it's been a battle, like it's a battle, and it could be a battle with you, or it could be a battle on the inside. You know, you could be fighting yourself, you could be on one end really wanting to go for it, and on the other end you just have that, you know, what if. It's that what if for me. For last, we have destruction ending in the final moment. Yes, we're ending this lifelong battle. Like we're ending this battle of like it's like I was saying, you know, ending. It feels like she just burned that whole fucker down, which is what I'm saying. Like I see you being successful, and I see it empowering you. Like after all this is said and done, you will be empowered. And yes, I'm not saying that it's going to go smooth sailing. Yes, you're going to have hard times. Yes, it's going to be a little bit, maybe not even a little bit, you know, it may be pretty hard for you to start this and really address it and go through the motions of completing this cycle of things that's happening. But in the end, you will see that it was so much better. I can't stop looking at her and her, this new beginning after the ending. She looks just fierce, 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 fierce. And then here it's grown anew. It's like when wildfires happen. Like, yes, they're devastating, but it's actually good for and you know, it's good for the earth to burn out and then grow from anew. Yes, it's devastating as well. It's a, which in turn wraps up your situation. Like I'm like, okay, that makes sense, because yes, it's devastating, and yes, it's hard, and yes, it leaves, you know, dead animals, and it leaves dead agriculture, and it can ruin history and all that stuff. But in the end, it grows anew and healthier, and getting past the devastation of the fire and the flames and the hot and the heat. That's what's going to be the hardest part. But once we get over that, once we can get over that hill and over the fire and really stop the fire rather than containing the fire, that's what you're doing right now. You're containing your fire, Pisces, and I want you to smother it. I want you to smother it. Give it your all. Be that one focus. The one focus until it's done, until that deed is done. I need you to do this, Pisces. I really do. Because there's just so much more greatness coming towards you. So I'm going to leave that right there. I love you guys. I just have to add, you know, honesty and being honest with whoever you're having these issues with, being honest with how you feel, not pulling back on how you feel and what you feel, and to appease other people, right? To make other people feel good about themselves. That's not your job. So I'm gonna leave that right there. You are gonna have to give. You are gonna have to take. But I love you guys, and I'm sending you all my best vibes, and I hope that you can get through this as quickly as possible. So I love you. Have a good day, and I see great things in your future, Pisces. Bye.